Hello, I'm Coy Ainsley, Park Program Supervisor here at Carter Cave State Resort Park. Well, Winter Adventure Weekend is coming up here in January, and it is one of the park's largest events. We're excited because it's during a time of year when we don't really see a whole lot of people, unlike being July or June or May or whatnot. So it's kind of exciting for us that people are coming back to Carter Caves and they're getting to do things that they don't normally get to do at Carter Caves. So that's another thing that I like about Winter Adventure Weekend is it brings a lot of volunteers into the park to lead different types of wild cave trips, rope trips, hiking trips, all kinds of stuff out there for people to do outside. So it's kind of a time of year that people have been kind of cooped up, and seeing those folks come out for a day or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever they decide, and they're getting together with their family and they're getting outside and they're doing things. The neatest thing I think about Winter Adventure Weekend is kind of the whole weekend long you see all kinds of people from all walks of life, and they're all doing stuff and they're engaging with each other, and they're doing things that they may have never done before, whether they're rappelling or taking a hike or whatnot, and you don't see people on their phones, well, which is very unusual today. People are so tied to that. So people are unconnected, getting outside, enjoying things. Well, caving we do kind of year-round here at the park, but the neat facet about caving is we'll go into caves that we normally don't during the summertime or spring or fall. So people are getting to see new caves and get those wild caving experiences during Winter Adventure Weekend. Something else that's very unusual to see in Kentucky state parks in general is rope work. People doing rope activities, rappelling, recreational tree climbing, rock climbing, some different things like that. We do a big tree swing. So those types of activities are very rare to find. They're kind of a difficult thing to find around. So people can come and try out that stuff. And the neatest thing about it is people don't have to have any experience at all. So they're coming, they're getting hooked up, and they're doing a rappel through Natural Bridge, or they're rappelling at Smoky Bridge, or they're climbing into a 70-foot tall red oak tree on the park. So that's kind of neat. People are getting that experience, and they don't have to have any experience at all. Winter Adventure Weekend wouldn't have very many trips throughout the weekend if it was just the in-house recreation folks. There's like 4 of us in the office in the wintertime. So we have over 200, I think we have 212 trips, something like that, signed up for this year. And because of our volunteers, we have over 100 volunteers that are involved with this event. They come from all walks of life. They come from all different kinds of states and drive in and take their time to show people the love they have for outdoor adventure activities, whether it's caving or hiking or whatnot. But they're dedicated. They're a group. Some of them have been coming to this event since the '81, so we probably have a handful that have been to all events. But it's like a big reunion, seeing them come back and get together and go off on their own trips and take the public, and then they come back and gather in the evening. I think the neatest thing about Winter Adventure Weekend is there's kind of something for everybody. If you don't want to go outside during the weekend because you don't like the cold, we have all kinds of indoor stuff. We've got the corrugated cave, or you could take part in the squeeze box competition, or you can listen to an adventure program. If the ones that love caving, we got all kinds of caves, whether it's a walking cave or a crawling cave tour. And then if you don't like that but you're into hiking, we have all kinds of hikes that are being led and a lot of how-tos. So people have an interest in getting outdoors and doing things. They may not want to commit completely because they don't know if they're going to enjoy it, but there's so many things they can come here and try out, and maybe it's their niche that they can go start investing in equipment and doing on their own. It's really hard. There's so many great trips out there. I guess for me, and I know this isn't just during the event of Winter Adventure Weekend, but it's going to have to be the Bat Cave Extreme. Main reason is that it's my trip. I've been doing it for years. It's going in my favorite cave, and I get to do it with my son. It would probably be in the early years, so within the first three years or so of the event happening. People were coming to the park. We had a landscape of just, you could see the grass, the trees, etc. And it was wintertime, but it was a little dreary. And then coming Saturday morning, we wake up and there was snow on the ground. It's 6 o'clock. I'm like, I didn't think we were having snow today. And we ended up having a snowstorm that lasted all morning and put like 6 to 7 inches of snow on the ground. And just looking out of the lodge and seeing people hanging from the trees and making their way to different trips and everything in the beautiful snowy landscape. It really was a true winter adventure week.